Hey Pokemon Masters, Monkey here, and we've just had the latest trailer for the Indigo Disc, and a Pokemon theory has been confirmed, though not one of mine. I have to say the biggest congratulations here to Kayla's Capsule, because she did a video, and she's just tweeted out about this, and this is incredible by the way, how the Artazon maze, which you can see here in the bottom right corner, is a map of Area 0, and that there's something significant in the Artazon maze, which is, well, I'll just show you. I don't want to just like parrot her video, like you should check it out, link is at the top of the description because she goes into really interesting detail about this, but basically she walks around Area 0 using the walking path, and it turns out that the Artazon maze has been designed by someone who must have walked the path and mapped out, because that's what the Artazon maze is. And in particular, there's this area in the top left corner of the Artazon maze. You can see here, close to where the Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant are, that she's called the Harvest. Now the reason she's called it the Harvest, this area, is because, as you can see here in my game, it's this area where there is this statue called the Harvest, and the artwork is by the gym leader Brassius. And I think this is the entrance to the new area of Area 0. And the reason why is because Brassius's key Pokemon is Sudowoodo, the tree, and obviously this is the Harvest. Now there are a lot of these Harvest statues around, but only one inside the maze, which is the map of Area 0. And the area that this correlates to in the Area 0, let me just get down there myself. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. I can't believe this is so nice to see a Pokemon theory actually kind of like literally proven correct. Let me get down there. The area that it correlates to is here. It's the classic Roaring Moon Iron Valiant cave, which I've always thought of as special, and actually in Heath's book there is a drawing of this symbol that you find on the floor, and so like it's important. This symbol is important. We don't know quite what it is. We can get a better view of it from up top. Looked at it and wondered if perhaps it's like a doorway. Like, is it supposed to be a doorway that leads somewhere, or a transportation circle, like perhaps a teleportation circle of some kind? And so that's kind of what I've been thinking about, and I can't help but wonder if perhaps that is the entrance to the new area of Area 0, which leads down below the Zero Lab, below where of course we fought Rhydon, to where Terrapagos is, and I've always wondered if that's possible, but I think the Artazon maze sort of proves it. Possibly, maybe like behind the waterfall would open up, but I don't think that's right. Like, why have the symbols if they're not important? I mean, that's just it. That's what the tree represents, and of course the tree that it's representing is this very tree. It's the tree, you know, and that's why Brassius has Sudowoodo. That's why that Brassius's artwork is of a tree, and that's why that tree symbol is at that point in the maze that represents that room in Area 0, is because that's the entrance to that tree. Now, we know that Brassius did the art. We don't know who commissioned the art. We don't know who made the maze. We don't have any idea about that in Artazon, but I'm sure Heath had something to do with it. So I think this tunnel runs from underneath that room. That's so cool, and then that's where the tree is. There was also something else of interest in the new trailer, and you don't really find out about it in the trailer, but legendary Pokemon from throughout the series can join your team, and there's this character here who is, he's called Snacksworth, which is an interesting name. Call me Snacksworth, my old boy. Let me tell you about the legends of legendary Pokemon. And Snacksworth will share his extensive knowledge of these legendary Pokemon with you, as well as his tales of heroic encounters with them. Now, it could be that these are just kind of like fanciful stories and that he's making it up, or I wonder if we finally have an identity here for the character who came to Kitsukame long ago with Ogerpon. If this guy actually has had a bunch of encounters with different legendary Pokemon, and if perhaps that's the identity of this character, it is hard to say. Yeah, or maybe he is someone important. Maybe he's like a Draconid or part of an ancient dragon clan. It's hard to say at this point in time. But look, he's important. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the room that we're going to access below Area 0 from is the Roaring Moon Iron Valiant room. So I'm super excited about that. That is it. Basically, I just wanted to say a huge shout out and congrats to Kayla's Capsule. You should check out her video, link to the top of the description. As well, link down there. And speaking of trees, there is the festive tropical festivity tea. Grab it while you can. If you want to get something before the holiday, there are no guarantees at this point. If you're in the UK, you've got a really good chance. Pick one up while you can. Or there's, of course, tree of the Tree of Life. This is the last game I'll be covering. This is the last trailer reaction I will ever do on this channel, probably for, well, maybe forever. So, if you want to support me, pick them up while you can, because at the end of the year, the merch store is closed. It's only open for another 20 days, so grab yours while you can. Big congratulations to Kayla's capsule. I will be live streaming from, I think, 1 a.m. The day of release for the Indigo disc, so I will be live here on YouTube with Cuppafee, and we'll both be in the same world streaming it together. So, I will see you for the release of the Indigo disc. I've got a couple videos in between here and there. In fact, we are on to kind of the last 10-ish videos of the channel, so I hope you'll join in those with me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for this just little update video. And of course, so hi Pokemon Masters.
Hello there, it's me, Professor Oak. This video is over, so please choose another one wisely and quickly. Bye-bye.
Thank you anyone who has ever contributed through Patreon, and especially the big patrons of this month, Lucas Gates, Anthony Lee, Charmander Aznable, Wietse Dik, Immortal Absol, and Jed Rubin. Thank you for your incredible support.